While many of us scramble to come up with that extra money to meet the rising home insurance costs, for others, it's simply too late. And now many people are wondering if this black cloud hanging over the state of Florida is far worse than many realize.
The big picture of housing insurance, oh, I know it's a thing for those who need it, but not for me.
This isn't the home on the water that Ann Rose pictured for herself.
This is my home insurance. My insurance on my vehicle is my home insurance. This is my home.
She's part of a growing community forced to live in her vehicle.
There are many vehicles such as myself that I recognize that are housing people as opposed to allowing them to be in a normal sticks and bricks.
Our cameras spotted others in this North Fort Myers park living in their vehicles.
I mean, being on Social Security isn't going to get me very far, you know? So, you know, I do what I can.
Situations like hers have many asking lawmakers if they can do more.
If I could just wave a magic wand.
And while Florida lawmakers took some action last year, it hasn't stopped rates from increasing.
Sometimes I see 4 families living in a 3-bedroom home because that's the only way they can afford it.
And while the state doesn't seem likely to do more,
I'd love for people, for them to offer, $1 a year or whatever, but the government can't set that.
now a federal bill introduced could cut rates by 25% as it covers reinsurance that companies pay. That's insurance to cover their cost if a big storm hits, but there is little support for it.
What do? You know what I mean? Like, you either pay it or you roll the dice, and then if a catastrophe does happen, you'll lose more.
As seniors like Ann Rose are most vulnerable.
Things could be worse, and I have to just say I'm thankful to have this.
And as for the dream of ever affording a home,
If I can own a home, I'll have to win the lottery, you know?
until then, she and others try to survive until things change. The only thing certain to change is the weather. In Lee County, Dave Elias, ABC7.